What's up, my creepypasta world? It's live here. Figured I'd jump on and throw a story out there. Something off the top of my head. Here we go. Trevor and Jason. Two best friends. They've known each other almost their whole lives. Grew up on the same street. And one of the things that these boys both had in common was that they loved to pick on people. They were known as the school bullies, picking on the smaller kids, stealing their lunch money, giving wedgies. One of their favorite things to do was to give kids swirlies. Unfortunately, one day, they took it too far. The boys had cornered little Johnny in the bathroom. And when they demanded what money he had, he said, "I have none." They picked the boy up and they began to take him to the urinal. But he began struggling and fighting. And he'd happened to break free, and they dropped him. But the boy had hit his head on the toilet. Before the boys could even realize what had happened, a large pool of red began to form. Once the two realized what happened, they rushed out of the room and quickly ran back to class and began to pretend as if nothing happened. It took a while for them to find the body. The school was immediately let out. It was ruled as an accident. They assumed he slipped and fell. I'd like to say the boys confessed, but sadly they didn't. It wasn't until 20 years later that the truth would be revealed, but at a cost. A young boy by the name of Andrew. He was being bullied in the same bathroom. The bullies were kicking him and cursing. "Come on, you little shit. I know you have some money on you." As one of the other kids go in his pocket and find $2. "For lying to us, your head goes in the toilet, shithead." Just then, the bathroom lights begin to flicker. The stall doors begin shaking violently, and a very low voice can be heard. "No. No more." The bullies, not even giving time to process what just happened, run from the bathroom. Andrew rises to his feet and he asks, "Who's there? Who is that?" Again, the low voice. "My name is Johnny. And I've been here for a long time. But I couldn't let someone else get hurt." By this time, the lights had turned back on. And the two boys sat and talked. And Johnny told him everything that had happened. "Andrew, I'm sorry for what happened to you. Johnny, I really am. But why do you stay here in this bathroom?" "Because nobody knows what really happened." "I know, Johnny. I know." "Thank you." Andrew doesn't feel the presence of Johnny anymore. He tries to call out to him, but he gets no reply. He leaves, goes home, and tells his father the whole story. His father begins crying. "Dad, why are you crying?" "Son, I think about what I did every day. And when Jason shot himself a few years later, because of what he had did, what we had did, I don't think he could live with himself. I don't either." His dad gets up, walks into his room. Kid chases after him. He says, "No, don't follow me. Go to your room." As the young boy walks back to his room, because he respects his father, the sound of a gunshot ends it all.